Hi everyone, I'm Andy, you're watching Polar Bricks, and today I'm reorganising our minifig collection because I've got this that's just arrived in the post, literally 2 minutes ago. So we're going to unwrap our arrival from today in a few minutes. We've also got sitting here, I'll just talk you through what's on the table very quickly. This is what I call sort of my holding bay. It's kind of just to display the minifigs series that we've got that haven't quite made it to our frames on the wall. So we've got the Harry Potter Series 2 full collection there. In the middle here we've got the, I think it's Series 14 Monsters series, which is a really good one actually. At the bottom here we've got some of the Lego Batman series. There's been 2 series of those from Lego. And then this one is the more recent Series 21, which if you haven't watched already on our channel, we've got our launch video was us unboxing these and having a good look at them. So do make sure you check that out. And also I've had recently arrived the last one that I needed to complete. Let's see if I can get that really close to the camera for you. Hopefully that'll focus. To complete the Team GB, that's the judo fighter. So these all need to find their way into pitch frames because as they are at the moment, they just attract dust and they don't look very good in this knocked together frame that I've made. So what we normally do, we've got, so Lego have released something like 560, I think it is, or more, I'm not sure, minifigs in their Collectable Minifig series. They all arrive in these blind bags. Feel them in the supermarket, I'm sure you're probably aware of all of that. And we've got, I think it's now about 280 of them, and we're trying to get them all. But we didn't start until about Series 7. And even then we got quite a lot of gaps and things that we stopped collecting for a little while. And only recently have we tried to fill in all those gaps, and it's proving quite difficult and quite expensive. So we're going to unpackage this now, have a quick look at what's arrived. That means that I need to reorganise everything. And then we'll get on and have a look at how we display them normally. So in here, we've got some that I bought from Facebook. I think it was in a selling group that I'm in. It should be. These are from Series 15, I believe. Let's pull this out and have a little look. Oh, it's even got the packaging in there. Look, there we go. That's Series. That's the series we're looking at. This is some sort of knight. Not sure of his exact name. Oh, he's really good. He's got a mace. And there you go, little plume on top of his helmet. There we go. We can have a look at him. There we are. And then we've got what we've got in here. Let's open this up, see what we've got. This is the tick sheet. Shows what we've got here. Right. This one's like a dropping everything. Tribal warrior sort of character. That's not right. Got to put this on the back, I think. How does that work? Ah, you've got a couple of clips to go on for holding the wings on the back. Okay. Oh, like that. Oh, it's fiddly. Here we go. I think I've got that right. On the stand. Ugh. Dropping everything. There we go. There's our tribal warrior with wings, and it's quite an interesting one. This is this one should be a bit easier than that one. It's nearly all assembled. Just got to add the swords. So this one is, it's got a nice face on there. Looks a bit grumpy. This one is, I think it's a kendo fighter. I think that's what it is called. There, got some more in here. Let's get these out. Let's do this one because this one's cool. So here we go. I've got this one. It's got this massive net. She's chasing after a skunk. So we'll put that across one. We can put the skunk on the base plate there. And this one is animal control, I believe. So there we are. It's got a lovely skunk character and a net trying to catch him. Could get a bit smelly, couldn't it? And then we've got this one. She's some sort of jewel thief, I think, this one. There you go, got a jewel in her hand there, and I think that's supposed to be a grappling hook. Yeah, she's a jewel thief. There we go, right. Only two more now. We haven't got many of this series. Oh, this one's some sort of robot mech character. How's that supposed to go? Okay, on there, and a sort of, not a lightsaber, but like a lightsaber sword. There we are. He's a bit interesting. And our last one is a queen. Put her crown on. She's got this massive skirt. Oh, just knocked her arm off. Didn't break her. There we go. And queen, massive skirt dress on. Yeah, there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new additions. So they're going to take up a bit of space. So probably what we need to do now is I need to show you where these are going to be displayed. Before we get one of the frames off the wall to rearrange things to put some of these into the frames. Here's where we display our minifigs in 3 frames on the wall there. Before we get into that a bit more detail, I thought I'd show you some of the display space we've got. This is in our office above our computer. Don't want to spend too long looking at this, and apologies for my shaky handheld camera work, but we'll just quickly run along the shelf here. So we've got, on the end there, we've got the diner, which is the creator modular building. The pet store, which I followed the instructions for the modular building, but not the colours, just built it from what was available. Got a couple of planes flying over the top. There's an Ikea that I've built. Seems to have a lioness prowling in front of it at the moment, which relates to one of the vehicles further up. Deli, a few of the vehicles. Then in the middle we've got some mocks that I've created. So we've got a pizza restaurant, we've got a little workshop building, a tiny little bank, music store, and a rather large geek world. Seems to have a shark on the roof. Must be something to do with Sharknado, I suppose. A little cafe donut store. So these if you're interested in seeing these a bit more, check out our Instagram, which will be linked in this video below, because most of these builds and quite a lot of the other bits and pieces on this shelf feature on there with some nice close-up views. So moving along here, we've got 3-in-1 creator buildings, some more things flying about. And then assembly square at the end here. Seems to have been taken over by Spider-Man. And we've got a dragon up there as well. So that's got kind of the space that we've got above our computer, and then right at the top here we've got my pride and joy, my Saturn V rocket mounted to the wall. These are quite nice display mounts that you can get on eBay, just perspex screwed to the wall, hangs up lovely up there. And then we come over to here where we've got frames that we've made to display all of our minifig collector series. So we've got a lot of the numbered series ones in there. Haven't got many of the earlier series sort of, so I think they start, there's a couple that are from like 2 and 4 I think, but generally start from about 7 or 8 onwards. And these are frames that I've brick built the interior of these box frames. We'll talk about that in a bit more detail later on in the video. This middle one has got the Lego Movie 1 and 2, Ninjago, and the Team GB in there at the moment. And then this one we've got some of the later numbered series in there, nearly up to the current series. So the reason that we're looking at these today is I'm going to be changing this frame, taking all of those ones out and making it so that it's got the numbered series in, because they've got at least 2 more numbered series to fit in. And as you can see, we're running out of space. So we're going to reframe the licensed sort of non-numbered series ones into their own dedicated frames, and then just make this all the numbered series. I'm not sure what we're going to do when they all fill up though, so going to need to find some more space I think soon. But yeah, okay, so we'll take that off the wall and we'll go and have a closer look. I've got the first picture off the wall. This is the one that we're going to take everything out of. Try not to blind you with our lights there. So this has currently got the Lego Movie 1 and 2 series and the Ninjago movie series and Team GB, apart from the last one that I just got in the post. There's obviously a few gaps in here which I'd left for the ones that we haven't got, and a couple of them are missing some of their accessories and things which we're still working on getting. But the reason I'm going to empty this one is because I'm going to buy separate smaller frames that just house the one series, and then I'll have a dedicated background. There's lots of them available on eBay and other places that you can get special frames printed that are smaller. And I thought I'd do that with the licensed and the sort of movie themed series, so that I could free this frame up for the numbered series, like this one that we've got here. Just to explain what we've got here, this is an Ikea, I think they're called ribber frame. It's the larger frame, box frame. Unfortunately, they've stopped making these now, so we do have a problem going forward when we get the 3 that we've got full. So we'll have to make a decision on changing it to a slightly different frame. Hopefully there'll be something we can work out. But these frames are perfect really, in that they work out that the depth that you've got to put stuff in is just a little over 3 studs deep. So I worked out that I could make a brick built framing for this, where we've got 2x3 bricks stacked at the side, and then I've made a beam that the figures can sit on, that's constructed from some Technic bricks that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 studs long, so there's one at the front and one at the back, and they're just held together with Technic pins and a short lift arm piece. That means that you get some studs that you can put the figures onto. I've made 3 frames like that, like I say. You saw them earlier. When they're full, we'll have to work out something different. So I'm going to take all of these out of here now, and I think I'll probably get one of the other ones off the wall as well, and work out where to do, and I'll show you where we end up. Okay, we've got our 2 frames rearranged. Not totally happy with where we've got everything, but it's a work in progress. So this frame is, we've got Series 21 down the bottom here, and it goes up to Series 18, but we've only got 6 of Series 18 anyway, so and they're all kind of missing lots of their parts as well. So there's some space at the top edge there that we can add some more of Series 18, and we've also left space at the bottom so that in anticipation of Series 23, either I guess later this year or maybe early next year. We've got Homer and Lisa down there because we haven't got any other Simpsons ones, and they're kind of like just in some spare space there. So that's that frame done. I'll pop this down here without dropping it. And then this one, which will go in the middle of our display space, has got, it's quite empty actually, and that's intentional because this is Series 17 back up to Series 14. We've got all of Series 14, but we are missing quite a lot of the in between, as you can tell. So some of Series 18 will come into this frame, and then we'll carry on through, filling in the gaps hopefully, and getting any of the accessories that are missing. And then gradually this one will fill up, and may even roll into the other one that's still on the wall that hasn't touched with the earlier series. When we get these full, we're obviously going to have to rethink and get some different frames, because these ones, like I said earlier, are not available from Ikea anymore. So, which is a shame because they are perfect for the task, although some of the new ones in the 21 series, with particularly the plane and the dolphin, are quite difficult to get in that 3 stud depth. But yeah, so that's our frames. So that just leaves me to show you what I've done with the figures that came out of that middle frame, and really I haven't done very much with them. So in my very temporary framework that's a bit ugly, I've got the Harry Potter still, got Lego Movie 1 and 2 really crammed into that one, and then I've added the Ninjago behind the Batman figures in that one. And then the Team GB, which is probably my favourite minifig series. They really are pretty cool. I'm really glad that I've got all 9 of them now. I will be ordering a frame fairly soon. I might well order 1 or 2 additional ones for some of these as well. But they will have a frame that's got Team GB logos and everything on it, and we'll be putting them on the wall somewhere. Pretty nice. So all that remains is to say thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like, leave us a comment. I'd love to hear how you display your minifigs. And I'm off to go and hang those back up on the wall. Till next time, bye.